The SEC is back, and it all begins this Saturday on CBS with the defending national champion LSU Tigers hosting Mike Leach and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. LSU number 6 in the AP poll. That's the same position they were in to begin last season when they went 15-0 and won it all. Brad Nessler and Gary Danielson are going to be back in the booth 3:30 Eastern time for our SEC opener on CBS. And Gary joins us now here on CBS Sports HQ. Gary, what are you looking forward to the most as we finally get SEC football underway?
Everything, I think. Seeing the crew, watching warm-ups, getting ready, feeling the anticipation of a big game, knowing all the work that went into it by the coaching staffs, the administrations, the TV networks, everybody involved into it. I'm looking forward to it. And most of all, these players, they've sacrificed a lot. All of us have been through college. We all know what we were like when we were 18 to 22. I don't know if we would have had the determination or patience or discipline to go through what they're going through, and they're going to be rewarded by getting able to play some football this weekend. So first of all, just seeing football, and then we've got a really watchable game here. Seeing LSU come out of the chute as defending champs and seeing Mike Leach enter the league, I'm really looking forward to the football game.
On the other side of things, you got a lot of excited fans in Starkville because Mike Leach is coming in. Obviously an offensive genius. We've seen what he's been able to do every stop he's made. Now he's in the SEC. What do you expect from him in his first year?
Yeah, more the same. When you do a Mike Leach football team, it's very much like covering Navy or Army or a wishbone team. They run their package of plays. Mike has his 8 or 9 plays. They fit every system. He knows what he's going to do. It doesn't matter really what the defense does. His plays and his offense is built with a lot of offshoots, options, tangents that he can call a play. And then I know what he tells his quarterbacks. Yes, it's important to read before the snap, but with his offense, he tells his quarterbacks it's almost like poker where the other team turns over their cards after the snap, and we're going to read what they have on defense after the snap. And he's very good at teaching his team how to move and react and find those open spaces. So that's why all their quarterbacks do so well in their system. They repeat, they nick you, they cut you, they slice you, and they keep the ball and they move the ball down the field. I do think it's a big leap this year for Mississippi State to do all of the things that Mike wants to do with this offense, and especially start out at LSU. But it's also a little bit of an advantage. Nobody expects them to win this game. They can get a lot of kinks out, and I think this game will make them better for the rest of the season. I'd be shocked, if they pull the upset, but I've been shocked before, and I really don't believe that LSU will shut them down. But I think in the long term of the game, LSU has a little bit too much experience and athletes for this program right now where Mississippi State is at.
Yeah, what do you think of this matchup? Because most years you have some game film to look at, but you got Mike Leach in his first game at Mississippi State. There's no non-conference this season. LSU obviously also playing its first game since losing all of those players to the NFL. What are we going to see at Tiger Stadium?
For most teams, I think the coaching staff would be a bit nervous playing an opening game and not having a lot of game tape to watch. But I think most everybody knows what the other team is going to do in this football game. Everybody's got a book on new defensive coordinator Bo Pelini, what he will do with his defense. He's a very aggressive 4-man front team. If you move the ball on him, he will not hesitate to blitz, that play a lot of man coverage. Pretty much know that LSU's got corners and man matchups, and they're not going to go away with that. From that, if you play and watch college football, you know what Mike Leach is going to do. They're going to have wide splits of their offensive linemen. They're going to cross their slot receivers. They're going to find those little holes. If you're playing man, they're going to pick you. If you're playing zone, they're going to stop and try to find that space. I really don't think anyone's going to surprise anyone in this game. And I really think, interestingly, it's a good opening game for both teams to play.
Gary, your weekends of wearing sweats and hats are over. We're looking forward to seeing you in a fresh suit on Saturday afternoon. That's right. CBS 3:30 Eastern Time, Mississippi State at defending champion LSU.
All right. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.